Hello friends, welcome to Shami's Cookery. Today's video is about how to remove skin from a whole chicken. Now generally I always try to buy whole chicken because it is less expensive and I get the flexibility to cut the pieces however I want depending upon the recipe and what type of cooking I'm doing. You can also go ahead and cut the chicken into pieces and then remove the skin. It is a easier process. However, in this video, I will show you how to remove the skin from a whole chicken. Before starting the process, we need to rinse the chicken with cold water and then pat it dry with a paper towel. Once we pat the chicken dry, what we need to do is we need to stretch the chicken a bit to loosen it at its joints. So it is easier to work around it. At the joints in the thighs and in the wings, I'll just stretch it a bit to loosen the chicken. Once I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove any extra bit of fats and keep it aside. Now what I'm doing here is I'm putting my fingers between the skin and the chicken and trying to separate it from the meat and loosening it from the membrane. Please note that you have to follow this process throughout the chicken on the body, around the breasts and in the backside because it is tightly connected. You will observe that around the wings, which are at the joints, and even in the thigh area around the joints, the skin is very tightly connected to the meat and the membrane. So you need to just make sure that you push your fingers through and apply a bit of pressure to separate the skin from the meat. If you're not able to do it, you can always use a knife, or you can always use scissors. Now if you see in this part of the wings, I'm putting my fingers so that I can even remove the skin separated from the drumettes. The other side, I'm going to cut the wing off and I'm going to show you how to remove the skin of the drumette and the wingette with a knife. So that is the reason I'm cutting off one side, and the other side I'm just going to do it. I'm going to just keep one drumette on the whole chicken, and then I'm going to separate the wingette and remove its skin later with the help of a knife to show you all how it's done. Let's start pulling down the skin that we have loosened in the bottom direction, and if there is any membrane, just a bit of pressure and it will just keep pulling. Like I said, in the joint area it is hard, so put a bit of pressure and pull it. If you have to use scissors, you can do that as well. Keep pulling the skin down, and now when you're pulling it off the bottom, if there is any excess skin on the bone, use a dry paper towel to remove the skin. It is very easy. Generally I will do it with the hand. Any extra membrane, cut off any waste that you see. Now if you look, I'm using a scissors just to separate the skin from the tough part in the joint, just to show you guys. Generally I don't use scissors. Then I'm pulling the skin off with a dry towel. It's very easy, and that is how you remove the skin from the chicken and keep it aside. You can use it to make chicken oil later. Now let's cut off the lower part of the chicken wing, keeping the drumette on the chicken. Remove as much as skin you want. Now just make sure you cut between the joints, and it will be easy to cut the wing and separate it from the whole chicken. Let me go ahead and cut the drumette of the chicken, and then I will show you the process to remove skin with knife from the chicken wings. We have these wings here. Now what we are going to do first is we are going to go ahead and cut the bottom bits off. Once again, cut between the joints. When you cut between the joints at the connection, it is easier to cut the chicken pieces. Cut the lower part and you can use it to make chicken stock. Now any extra fat that is available, you can just remove it as well with knife or with fingers, whichever is easy to do so. The part which is not easy to do, use your knife. And the process is, keep your knife slant, pull the chicken skin towards you and move the knife away from you. You keep the knife in the slant direction as shown and pull the chicken skin towards you. Anything excess you can just cut it off if it's easy. Now if you see, there's a bit of extra skin which I can just cut off on the drumette. The part which is really connected to the drumette, pull it, the skin towards you, slant your knife and move it away from yourself, and that is how you will peel the skin off from the drumette. Again, cutting the excess bit off, and this one probably will show you the best one to look at. Hold the chicken skin at the edge and use your knife in a slant direction to peel the chicken skin off the wing and pull the skin in your direction, and you will see the skin gets removed easily from the chicken wing. And this is how you go ahead and remove skin from the chicken wings with knife. It is not that difficult. All you need is a bit of practice. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all liked it. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to Shami's Cookery YouTube channel. Thank you.